F1 23 is coming on the 16th of June. Breaking Point returns, and we also have a very cool old feature returning for the first time in many years. Of course, I'm talking about red flags are back in the F1 game. It's all to come. Let's watch the trailer and see what's new with this year's game.
Who will be last to break? Round the outside he goes, and there's a huge
Breaking Point. Devin Butler in the wall. Things we love to see. Las Vegas. Max Verstappen.
Race begins. Anything is possible. It's like the world holds its breath.
Looks like we've got new lighting.
Why are you hesitating?
Mayor is the F2 champion.
Everyone thought
Ackerman's daughter.
Something has gone very wrong here.
Every season,
Skill issue for Devin.
there's always something to improve.
Something's not right. Okay,
There's Aiden. They are teammates. They are teammates. Angry pit crew.
this has to be a red flag.
There it is. There's the red flags.
What a great result.
Okay, I'm hyped.
I want to be the best I can be, and I want to win.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Do you know how I look losing easy points like this?
They look older. Maybe they have to be older.
Everyone survives in F1. You know that.
Wheel to wheel, this is fabulous. The question is,
Realistic. Past crashing at Monaco.
To break.
All right, that's a proper reveal of F1 23. We finally got there in the end, guys. What I'm thinking is we're going to see the last of Devin Butler. I feel like Devin Butler is going to retire on this game. I mean, he's been in 3 F1 games now, story mode wise. So how will it end? I don't know. But I hope that we go through like we did on the last game of Breaking Point, where we take the role of multiple perspectives. We ride on board with Devin, maybe in this game, and of course we're gonna go with Aiden Jackson as we have done in, well, I hope in previous games, but also Ackerman. We raced as Ackerman the father in 2021. Now will we race? I'm almost certain we're gonna race as her in this one, which is really cool to see a female protagonist. Hello, post-commentary Ben here. It turns out the female character that we see in the trailer, that's not Casper Ackerman's daughter. That's Devin Butler's sister. And her name is Kaylee Mayer. She's quite talented herself. She's actually won the Formula 2 championship and is a rising star on her way to Formula 1. Will she be as fiery as her brother Devin? Perhaps she'll be even more talented. Only time will tell. Some crazy stuff can happen, especially that we have an entire team, characters, and no limitations on license, so we can fully flesh this out and make this crazy. I'm excited. Let's get into the news, shall we? So what I have to show you guys now is a press release from EA and Codemasters themselves. And afterwards, we're going to go back to the trailer, and I'm going to break down and have a look at some of the more finer details, like the Las Vegas circuit, for example. Who will be the last to break? EA Sports F1 23 launching June 16th, 2023. The return of Breaking Point allows players to immerse themselves in a racing story, which provides a unique look at F1 alongside authentic race features our players know and love, said Lee Mather, senior creative designer at Codemasters. Our close relationship with the teams has allowed us to refine our handling model, adding a greater realism to pad play and implementing a new color encoding system used in film and TV creates a more true-to-life experience. So we saw evidence of that in the trailer. The lighting and color grading of the characters, especially in the cutscenes, is evident there. And I imagine that's going to carry over into the actual on-track racing as well, which is really cool. F1 23's handling has been upgraded from last season. Now we're getting into the juicy stuff. Allowing for more predictable behavior and new vehicle dynamics gives the cars better traction when braking, accelerating, and cornering. The most crucial part there is the accelerating, because F1 22 was way too slippery when you got on the power, and sometimes it would just snap unpredictably. It looks like They fixed that. By incorporating actual F1 team feedback, a greater balance between aerodynamics and tire grip results in a more realistic feel. Engine torque and inertia improvements also mean throttle control is more authentic and offers a greater level of connection to the car. So we should be able to feel what the car is doing a little bit better, and I'm very much looking forward to that when I get the full version of the game. Subscribe to see that. Alongside these improvements, Precision Drive controller technology will give pad players better control and confidence in those crucial race moments. More traction for pad players. Following community feedback, 35% race distances make their debut in this game. I'm interested to see how the tire balance is going to be in that, because it's very easy to correlate 50% and 25% or 50% and 100%. You just have half or double the tire wear. With 35%, I'm not so sure. Additionally, red flags add a new strategic element to F1 23, and the ability to react quickly could change the outcome of a race, both for better and worse. That's the pitfalls of red flags. You can just make a pit stop, go down from 5th to 15th or whatever, and then, oh, there's a red flag that comes out, your race is kind of shafted. However, if you're running long on hards and a red flag does come out, your race turns to gold, basically. So that's the jeopardy of red flags, and I imagine we're going to have those real changes in there as well. I'm excited to see what the new red flags entail. The game also boasts 3 legacy circuits: Paul Ricard, Shanghai, and Portimao. That's not really a stretch. Those 3 tracks were in the game last year, so cool. Thanks. I won't say no to more tracks, but the tracks that we care about, the legacy tracks, we want to see Turkey, Malaysia at Sepang, and the third one could be up for debate. Let me know what tracks you'd want to see instead of those 3, but I'm hoping that we get classic tracks as DLC or something announced further down the line with F1 23. Let me know. F1 World brings together multiple game modes, including time trial and Grand Prix. Okay, so 2 modes we've already had, offering an exciting new way to play the game. A new progression system allows players to level up by completing challenges to unlock car upgrades. Car upgrades? Please tell us more. Players will improve their tech level and unlock parts and team member upgrades to equip to the F1 World car. No mention of supercars. No mention of couches. I assume this is its own modes. This feels like an Ultimate Team kind of game mode. If this is what I think it is, there is more info coming. I'm interested to see how they integrate this into online, because you can only drive so well. You can get beaten by someone who is a worse driver but's got a better car than you. That is the unfortunate world of motorsport, and it's coming into the gaming world. Pay drivers are coming to F1 multiplayer. This could be amazing. It could be, but it could be terrible. I'm hoping it's not. Anyway, a new safety rating system links online and offline play. Oh, okay. So if we drive badly in offline, we'll have a bad rating still for online. So you need to drive well in all spectrums of the F1 game. Amazing. Encouraging drivers to race cleanly. This system also helps pair like-minded drivers more efficiently for improved online racing. So good. We're getting a new safety rating, similar to like iRacing, I assume. So you've got to drive well. And if you don't drive well, you're going to have a bad rating and no one's going to want to race with you. I like that feature. The digital exclusive F1 23 Champions Edition comes with a time-limited Las Vegas content, Max Verstappen Racewear Pack, 18,000 pit coins, and 3 days early access starting on June 13th. So we can play the game from June 13th if you buy the Champions Edition. That's totally up to you guys. A physical and digital standard edition featuring EA Sports Ambassador Leclerc, Hamilton, and Norris will be available from June 16th. That's a standard version of the game with an F1 World starter pack of 5,000 Bitcoins for those who pre-order. Cool. That is the announcement for F1 23. What do you guys think? Let me know. There's a lot to digest there, but initially, I like the wholesale changes that they are bringing in. We're getting a story mode, we're getting red flags, we're getting a new safety rating, which is really cool, as well as more customizable options, which will add to the long-term longevity of this game. Hopefully no more couches. In fact, we had couches for F1 22, but we didn't have enough of them. We only had a few couches to choose from when the game came out. And they never added to that, by the way. But yes, let's focus on the things that matter, please. All right, let's have one last run through the trailer and let's see some finer details, including Las Vegas. And here we have Las Vegas, the famous strip. I can't wait to drive this track. Oh man, I'm so excited. All the noobs are going to be crashing everywhere. We even got hair follicles on Max Verstappen's hands. Did we need that level of detail? No, we probably didn't. But here we are. Cut away from Suzuka, back into story mode. She's obviously very successful in F2 as we see her rise through the ranks into F1. We get to go through F2 again, which we didn't have too much of in 2021. That right there might be a new spot for sponsorship. We've always had sponsorship on the helmet, but I hope we can have some ownership over that and choose what sponsors go where. A nice pit stop here. I really like how here you get the anger from the pit crew. Where are the tires? Where are the tires? Daniel Ricciardo fans remember that all too well. That right there, that sequence is sick. Ericsson hit him there. And the red flag. All right. I don't think we got much out of this. No, we didn't. Because that's story mode, but it will carry over into every other game modes. Can't wait to see how that works. Casper Ackerman on the pit wall there, actually. Cheeky spot. As we get a W. That was driving the Mercedes. We could see Aiden Jackson going all the way to the top in a Mercedes, in a Ferrari, in a Red Bull, for example. Maybe as a potential storyline. And then we see Casper Ackerman's daughter come up through the ranks, and she is the future of F1. Italy, Brazil in the rain. Will we see some new rain particles? Bit of Monza down the straight. Look at this. Aiden looks so different here. It's got to be at least 3 years on from the last breaking point. That looks like Aiden's dad being introduced into the series. We heard like VOs of his mum, but now we get to see his dad step into the frame. Wait a second. I was thinking Devin is going to get two teammates potentially in this series. She's wearing a driver's suit. He is not. Maybe we are going to see Devin retire through this story mode, and then he becomes team owner and has to manage Ackerman's daughter and Aiden Jackson at the same time. We may get to see a different side of Devin Butler this game. Or he's just crashed early and has got the team gear on. Spa. Surely Spa has to get updated this year. Unfortunately, if we could see a little bit earlier towards Eau Rouge and Radion, we'd know if they've changed the track, but it's hard to tell there. I think the fact that they're showing it, surely they've updated this track. Here's Monaco. They still don't have that wall there. That wall, not included in the game. I kind of like that because I hate the wall. Singapore is going to remain the same this year. You know, in real life, they're actually changing the layout of Singapore. Instead of going through this bus stop sort of section and under that grandstand, they're actually going straight here. That's confirmation that they're not going to do that one-off change for this year, which I kind of like because I actually really like this technical part of the circuit. Silverstone, Abu Dhabi, still remains largely unchanged. And then boom, that is that. Very Max Verstappen focused. He is the two-time reigning champion, so it only makes sense. And that is the trailer. I'm sure we'll get plenty more details and information. I'm not sure that this game is being marketed in the best way. So far, we've had these teaser for a teaser. And then finally, the reveal today. We only have a short window to hype up the game and get ready. I'm not sure too many people will know that the F1 game is coming out this soon, but each to their own. We are getting the game, like I said, the earliest we've ever gotten it, and with quite a few features so far. But I think crucially, what we all want to know is whether the bugs are going to be fixed with F1 23. Cheers guys for watching. Let me know what you're most excited for down in the comments. For me personally, red flags and the handling changes are very exciting indeed. But yeah, let me know what you thought of all the information today. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if there's any more further news, I'll make another video on it. Stay tuned on my socials. And I'll see you guys very soon for more F1 23 news and drama.